to Americana Girls. And today you're here with Layla, and I will be interviewing my siblings, Essie and Jassy, on their schooling and living life in Ghana. Hi, Essie and Jassy. Welcome to my show.
Hey, nice to be here.
Yeah, I have a few questions about your experience on living in Ghana. How old were you guys when you first moved to Ghana?
Well, when we first moved, I was 6.
And I was 8.
Okay, you guys were pretty young. What do you remember about the villages you lived in?
So the first village we moved to was a village, well, the city was called Elmina, and the village that we lived in, or next to, was called Itri Village. What do I remember about it? I remember probably within the first couple of weeks, living there, I started to get accustomed to like playing with the kids and everything. Like we would go outside, play soccer, go search for crabs and stuff like that on the beach. And just, do real fun outdoor stuff,
That's cool. What about you, Essie?
I'd say like one of the coolest things is just like coming there and feeling really welcome and like, being an American kid, I guess, going to Ghana. It's easy for you to be like, oh my gosh, there's like no one who will want to play with me. There's no one who will want to like be friends. But I feel like from the moment we were there, they were very accepting and like wanted to get to know us being from a different place.
That's very nice.
So yeah, I got to learn a lot of cool games. We would do like different, clapping games, just like the Ghana version. And yeah, I just remember having a really good time playing with them.
Wow, that sounds very fun and nice. What were some of your favorite memories of Ghana?
I'd say definitely the beach. That's like an awesome part of being in Ghana, just because there were many different ones that were just like very close. My favorite one was Alberta's beach because you could go really far out in the beach and it would still be pretty shallow. So being little, you're like, oh my gosh, you can get so far out.
Yeah.
So that's one of the cool things. I would also say for me, I really loved going to school there, and I feel like that was really the center of like my social experience because I was so young. And so I really loved my classmates. I had 2 best friends named Baba and Oscar. They're my pals. We would just at lunchtime we would go out, eat together, and then we would play outside. So yeah.
What about you, Dusty?
Oh man, I honestly can't even pinpoint a specific moment that I say was like crazy or like really, really interesting because there was just so many. Yeah, I definitely have to agree with Essie though. Like the school that we went to was definitely a big part of just my social circle. In Ghana, I also had a couple good friends. What was this man's name? I think it was like Demetrius. It was Dominique. Yeah, Dominique. Great guy. Yeah. Taking care of animals when we moved to another home in what city was that? You remember?
I think, was that Cape Coast? Yeah, that was Cape Coast the second time.
Yeah. I can't remember the exact area that it was called because it was something else. I can't remember the name, but yeah, taking care of animals. Our neighbor downstairs, he had chickens and goats. I would mostly just take care of the chickens though, making sure like they were fed or taking the eggs out of the hens, lodging area.
Remember that time when we took the little chick to our room or whatever, and we were like, oh, can we keep it for the night? But it was like, no, it has to go home. So I remember we were so excited to have like a chick as a pet, but
Yeah, it sounds like you guys have a lot of good memories of Ghana.
Yeah.
But what was school like in Ghana?
Definitely different compared to how school is run here. Like for example, in the morning when you get there, first thing you're gonna do is clean. You have to like clean up the classrooms and everything with all your peers, and then after that's done, you have to line up for, I guess it was roll call or something like that. You would line up by
like assembly.
Yeah, it would be assembly. They give you the morning announcements, and this is all outside, by the way. Like there was no intercom system or anything where you listen to somebody, like the principal talking over, a speaker. It was all in person.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, I can add a little bit. I would say the coolest thing is just like the sense of like camaraderie that you had being in like those different groups that we had, like what he was talking about earlier. What we would have is we had a color, which was like kind of our team. Every week we had a certain number of like chores and stuff. So it's good because it teaches responsibility, to us being 6 and 8. We learn, okay, we have to like do our daily chore in the morning. And then at the end of the week, they had this little, I guess, Friday celebration where, well, it was kind of funny because instead of celebrating who won, they were kind of just like trash who lost. So we would be like, oh, yellow is last, and we would just like celebrate that. If everybody last, it's like they were the ones who didn't do the best that week.
Oh, that's messed
So
up.
it was kind of messed up. But it was like fun. We were all celebrating. We were like, hey, it's not us, you know. Even though the one that we were in, we were green. We were always losing.
It'd be we were the underdogs of the whole school. So every time we won, it was a real good celebration.
All right, that'd be trashing on us, man. And when yellow was like the number one. So when they lost,
I think
everybody.
it was blue actually.
Blue, the best one?
Yeah.
Or the one that.
There was a blue one that was usually the best. Or blue or yellow.
Yeah, blue or yellow, but green was, you know, me.
Red had all
usually.
the bad kids.
Yeah, I never won. But yeah, so that was always fun. I just remember like one of the things that I'll never forget is how like nervous I would get sometimes like doing assembly because I would be like, oh my gosh, like I forgot to clip my nails because they copy that stuff. And I remember there's this one time, I'm kind of digressing, but you know, it is what it is. There's this one time I didn't clip my nails and I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna say something. So I like bit them really quick before it's time for assembly. And then I was like so nervous, like shaking when they went past to see if my nails were clipped. And they didn't say anything, so I was lucky that time. But typically they're pretty like strict on you know, keeping your nails cleanliness, which is good. I mean, you're teaching yet again important things for, you know, kids to grow up.
Those are good qualities to have.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from school, what were some of like the special occasions you remember celebrating in Ghana?
I remember a big thing was the Ghana at 50, so the 50th year of Ghana's independence. And I remember there being a huge celebration. Everyone had like these Ghana is 50 kind of like dresses with the phrase on there and everything.
Parades going miles down the road. A lot of people celebrating, good food. Yeah, I'm trying to think, were there any other like big celebrations that were going on when we were there? I know that was the biggest one. But other times, I remember one time, I don't know if I was with the rest of y'all when this happened, but I do know I just maybe passed by a celebration of a new chief. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, that's a big thing too, because in Ghana they have a lot of different tribes and different areas where they have somebody who is in control of that, and they're the chief. So every time there's a new one, they have a big celebration for that as well.
A lot of good music, a lot of different, a lot of dancing, and then they I know they carry like the chief up on I don't know what it's called, but
like throne, I guess.
Oh yeah, throne kind of thing. Oh yeah, kind of like here, you kind of see the
yeah
here. This is exactly what it was basically. The celebration there. And yeah, it's just really cool for like going into a different culture and seeing that and experiencing that. And kind of understanding that, you know, life is different and it's super cool on the other side too. So I think that it was really cool that from such a young age we were being introduced to such a rich and beautiful culture.
That's good. Do you think going to school in Ghana and living in Ghana shaped you to be who you are today?
Definitely. You wanna go for it?
I was gonna say, yeah, most definitely. I think going from, you know, something that you've known your whole life. Like I was born in America. Well, obviously, I was born in America. I lived there for to that point for like 8 years. Like that's all I knew. The only culture I knew was growing up here. So being able to experience how people operate in another part of the world opens up your mind to different ways of thinking, different ways of, you know, just seeing what's out there. I think really just molds you into a better person. You just become more aware of the world around you and how many opportunities there are just in places other than just, you know, where you live.
That's good. Well, that gets me excited to move to Ghana. But for all those people watching out there, thank you for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.